taking over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Fear Focal, praying back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget, follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, I know that the video is coming a bit late, but ciao. However, I'm just glad that I'm not the only one that has drama in my life, because at this point, you guys, the drama that is surrounding the funeral of Zoleka Mandela is wild and absolutely crazy. Okay, now for some of you guys that do not know, Zoleka Mandela unfortunately passed away. If I'm not mistaken, she passed away on Monday. It was announced Tuesday morning. Now she passed away obviously following a long time battle with cancer. She was a 2-time survival, and then it came back and it was just stronger than ever, and she was terminal, and unfortunately she did pass away. And so may the Lord rest her soul. However, Zoleka was very open in terms of, she spoke about her journey. Zoleka was very open in terms of, she spoke about how she acknowledged and she knew that at this point it was actually terminal. She also did have this saying that she used to say, where she would say terminally free. So she knew that she was passing. She knew, and she also said that she was going to make arrangements. Now I did not expect that her arrangements would also come and slap with a over there, okay? That is a list of people that are not allowed into her funeral, or basically the people that she wishes they should actually not they should not be there. So up there she actually wrote to say, I don't want the following people at my funeral or near my dead body. Wow, like just zones. Okay, she did go ahead and she named a lot of people. Those that you guys actually see, they've got a dot. She actually said that they sexually abused her, which obviously is very sad. And this is Mike Siakamela. I can't read her handwriting. Mandela, Buikayo Doling Ngobo, something, guys, I can't really see. So Mandela is also one of the people that she's alleging that sexually assaulted her with the mic and also that other name. Now in this list, guys, is also 3 of her baby daddies. The baby daddy of the son that passed away, the baby daddy of the other 2 kids, if I'm not too mistaken, and the baby daddy of the other child. So at this point I really don't know how many baby daddies she had, but it does seem like she had quite a lot. And so 3 of the baby daddies, I don't know if those are all, they are not, she basically just did not want them in a funeral or next to her dead body. Now of course you guys do know that this was gonna cause a huge havoc. She is trending number 1 at this point, alongside Mandela. And so one of the people that I actually also saw actually talking about this is that the instigator basically said a list of people Zoleka Mandela didn't want at her funeral. Somebody said that lady went through so much suffering. She lost her daughter in that car crash in 2010, lost her mother in 2020, got sexually abused by relatives including Mandela, died of cancer at such a young age. Ukhona nje uThixo, like meaning, is there even a God? Now so Penduka, I did said actually he retweeted the instigator's post and said, okay, this is interesting. 2 of her baby daddies are there on the list. I see Mandela is also there. Mandela and Theory Bashala, one of the baby daddies, were both at the memorial. The latter even gave a speech, according to the news, on the radio. Now of course it does seem like Saul made a mistake here and said 2 of the baby daddies, because I did see that some people were actually talking about that it's actually 3 baby daddies. Honestly, this is really honestly sad. I think that it's sad because her story now cannot really fully be spoken, especially of to like what these guys actually did, including Mandela, because she has now passed away. I do hope that maybe she has videos that she actually trusted someone that is trustworthy, where she sat down and maybe narrated her story of what happened when this happened, because at the end of the day, Mandela can also just come and say no, she was angry because of this and that, and that's why maybe she decided to do this, you know, or basically say what she actually said over there. Or they can even dispute and say no, that's actually not even her handwriting or whatever. Do I believe that that is actually handwriting? I've never seen her handwriting, but I don't really know or see a reason why someone else would be the one that would sit down and actually fabricate all this. Now at this point, I did also see like pictures, you guys, and the picture that I actually saw, I think, yeah, it's actually here, it says Mandela. So I do not know if maybe this is a different Mandela that they just took the picture of, but if it is her casket, then it looks really, really beautiful. It's all white. I'm sure I'll put a picture there so that you guys can actually see. I think that was Zoleka's story is just really quite sad for me. You know, I think it's sad, like everyone that is talking about this story, like it's really honestly one that is really sad. I loved how open she was. You know, I did see an interview where she was talking about, and she was asked like about her grandmother, I mean her grandfather was Nelson Mandela, and she basically just said that the regret that she had was the fact that, you know, when he was alive at that point, like, you know, I'm sure maybe even closer to the time that he passed, that she was not as available because she was battling with drugs. You know, she was like an addict at that time. And so I saw the clip when she was having that interview, and guys, she was even crying. She was even crying. Could see that she was deeply hurting over this. And so I also think that people that are on drugs, they are also at a much higher risk of getting sexually assaulted, especially women. And it just honestly is such a sad situation, you know. It really honestly is just such a sad situation. For me, I would have wished that every single person that was on that list, you know, then the family should have made sure that they actually send those messages. Manja, yo, sir, you're not even allowed next to the funeral, next to the memorial, next to the body, like shala, wherever it is that you know, stay wherever you be, okay? And every single person that is actually on that list, I think that honestly, due to the fact that, you know, she struggled for so long, I'm definitely sure that she knows what she's talking about, in terms of she knows who was there for her, she knows who was not there for her, and for whatever reason that she has, that she did not want these guys there, most of them, you know, she had her own reason. And I think that maybe everybody should just go ahead and respect the dead. Okay, if she didn't want you there, I would not force myself to go to a funeral of somebody that said they did not want me there, unless if maybe the person is like my father or my parent. Like, how dare you brought me to this that's just for me. That's the only person's funeral that I would force myself. But if you tell me you don't want me in your funeral, I won't come. I don't care who you with, unless you with my father. Obviously I can't say my mother because she's already gone, but I don't see a reason why you would go to somebody's funeral that does not want you to be there. You know, that's just honestly on me, or for me. But this is really honestly quite sad, because that list was quite long, and you can see that it means that this man did let her down. And looking at the fact that, you know, these were like 3 of her baby daddies, like, wow. It's such a sad situation that women literally honestly go through it, you know. But yeah, man, I wonder what's going to actually happen. I do hope that they all actually do honor the wishes of the dead, and they do not set their feet there, okay? And if you can look there, you guys, with the list, you can see that there's a lot that is written. So it seems like maybe there might even be a whole diary where she sat down, she detailed everything, you know, she spoke about everything. I hope that she also has certain things in like video format where she sat down and she recorded and she was just talking about everything. But I do hope that, you know, her soul will rest in peace. I did see someone actually comment. I'm gonna go ahead and read this comment, and I saw this comment, I think it was under my paper Andaba post where this person actually said, she died bitter. All her baby daddies in that list, even her mother's sister. Okay, now this is Piwosi Tole who actually said this, and she was even laughing. That's like really honestly quite shocking for me that she was even laughing. Do I think that she died bitter? Guys, I think that is just a matter of, we all don't know when we are going to die, right? Somebody that has been told that you're terminal, they live their life like today's my last day, because maybe they're given to say 6 months, we don't know. There are many people that died before Zoleka that were never told Uti you're terminal. People are dying every day with car accidents and stuff, so you don't really get to see people for who they are really truly until you're like terminally ill and they know that there's not much that maybe they can get from you. People change. So do I think that she died bitter? Absolutely not. I think that the fact that she put it out and she put it on paper, she died at peace. That's my opinion, honestly. I think that she died in peace. Of course, maybe her heart was painful to say, okay, the people that maybe she counted on to say that these people are gonna be there for her were not, which is honestly disappointing and speaks volume to the people on the list. But for me personally, I really honestly don't see anything wrong with that. Why would you now want to come to my funeral whilst maybe you didn't come visit me when I was sick, or you didn't come and try offer any help? And why pretend like, oh yeah, these people can come? No, if you're already on the list, when you're there now, you're gonna be embarrassed, which you should be, But anyway, do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Would you write a list if you knew that when are you going to pass? And should we normalize writing lists, guys? I think this can make life a lot easier. Okay, it's just like that ex that tried to destroy me, Jew is not invited. But then again, we're not even going to talk about that because we're gonna live longer. Anyway, I do have to say that may her soul rest in perfect peace. Go ahead and comment down below, as I said, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, my ninjas.